Another night with a pretty sunset on the lakeshore.
We're really getting spoiled the last few days,
really
aren't we? But George, we're hoping to get some rain too. Any chance for that in the forecast?
Well, we do have that coming our way as forecast from earlier this week. Yep, another dry day today. Tomorrow, it's also going to be dry until after those pretty sunsets. 13 weather ball, though, is red. A little less cold, more seasonable day ahead on your Wednesday. And speaking of a cold start, it was 31, at least 30 to 31 in Fremont. You could see a little bit of frost up to the north, and the winds were a little bit brisk, so it kept wind chills in the 30s throughout much of the morning, even though high temperatures climbed into the mid 40s this afternoon. And there we go. We got almost that setting sun here in the next 10 to 15 minutes. Lots of clear skies throughout the day today as promised, but high clouds are already gathering, and they'll be with us later on tonight. Mid 40s, upper 40s to the south right now. This is certainly cooler than yesterday, and one of the very few cooler than average days we've had so far. Most of the clouds, as we talked about yesterday, lake effect way off to our west, heading out over Lake Michigan with that east wind. High pressure to our north and east is bringing in that cool air, but they're going to turn around more to the southeast and south next day or two, and that'll bring up that milder weather. Not a lot of clouds right now, but the clouds will start to thicken up later on tonight, and there'll be a mostly cloudy, filtered sunshine kind of day tomorrow. But we're in the mid and upper 40s right now. We'll get up close to 50 during the day tomorrow and stay in the 50s through the weekend. You can see that with those southerly winds. Isobars bringing the high clouds in later on tonight and tomorrow, but no rain during the daylight hours. This is the rain coming in off the Gulf of Mexico that will be with us later tomorrow evening after about 9 or 10 o'clock, and then it will be on and off through the day on Thursday before it pulls away. A cloudy day on Friday, and we were kind of optimistic to see some sunshine over the weekend, but there's this narrow band of clouds hanging out during the day on Saturday, and they'll stick around during the day on Sunday as well. No rain here tomorrow. This is 7 o'clock tomorrow evening after the sun goes down, but by daybreak on Thursday, we'll have already had about a third to a half an inch of rain, and then after that, not much chance of rain for the rest of the weekend. Long range outlook still hanging on to the higher chances for warmer than average readings from the 18th through the 22nd, with cold air pooling back to the west. This is going to start to change, though, later on during Thanksgiving week, and then the long range outlook for more precipitation is expected here in West Michigan during that same 5-day period. We normally get about a half an inch of rain and an inch and a half of snow during that 5-day period. No snow, no rain tonight, just increasing clouds late tonight after a clear start. We'll drop below freezing in some areas, especially from Hart and Ludington northward. Low 30s around Holland and Muskegon with that east wind continuing. To the north, back down below freezing just like you were this morning. 28 along US 10, 30 in Fremont and in Greenville with a lighter east wind. Here in the greater Grand Rapids area, look for increasing clouds late tonight, dropping down to about levels where we were this morning, right around or just a little bit below freezing. 13 on your side forecast. Dry tomorrow with filtered sunshine, and then the rain after dark tomorrow night, and then on and off all the way through Thursday into Thursday night before it ends. Friday will just be cloudy and 53. Average high is 49 every single day, and the next 7 will be warmer than average. Mid 50s on Saturday, mostly cloudy skies, and dry again on Sunday before some light rain moves in for Sunday night, and that may linger into Monday or Tuesday of next week, depending on how all the systems shake out here later on next week. So yes, Elena, we do have some rain coming our way tomorrow night.
All right, kind of miss the sunshine, but yeah, we'll deal with it. It's fall.
Thank you, George.
We're starting to get spoiled with these beautiful West Michigan sunsets, but they're so early, and it seems like it's already dark out there on the weather deck here.
And the sunshine is deceiving because it's pretty cold out there, George.
It is definitely cold, but you know, we've just been spoiled with the warm weather. This is what it's supposed to be.
I forgot.
So, yeah, we've just all forgot. And you know, snow was not that far behind, of course, but that may not occur until later on in the month. But in the meantime, we have rain in the forecast, just not when the sun is out here tomorrow. 13 weather ball is red, despite fewer clouds ahead, fewer sunshine and more clouds ahead. And as far as this evening, we've got a clear sky for Storm, don't have any storms coming, but storm, you got a green paw this evening for Jared to take you out. We'll drop into the 30s and we'll be in the low and mid 30s in the morning all across West Michigan. Tomorrow, despite the high clouds, I think we're going to see at least some sunshine, maybe even a little bit more than today. That affects the solar energy farms. Winds will not be as breezy as they were during the day today. Today was not as windy as it was during the day yesterday. Lots of sunshine across the area. Notice out over Lake Michigan, some lake effect clouds. Those are not heading in our direction with an east wind. High pressure is off to our north and east, so the winds are coming around from this direction and pushing those clouds away from West Michigan. But there are some high clouds that are going to be rapidly racing up from the south overnight tonight. Going to be moving up into Missouri here in the next couple of hours. Look at how quickly they overspread the region on Wednesday. So filtered sunshine throughout the day, and you can see the green there. That's the rain. This is after the sun goes down tomorrow, 7 o'clock. Here comes the rain, and it will be on and off throughout the day on Thursday before it diminishes in the afternoon. After that, we're going to hang on to the clouds through Friday. Kind of a cloudy but dry day on Friday, and even into Saturday. We thought the clouds might thin out just enough, but I think here in West Michigan we may still see some clouds around on Saturday. So you saw the most sunshine we're going to see for at least another 2 to 3 days. Rainfall, this is through 7 o'clock tomorrow evening, not even into the Chicago area yet, but by the time it's all said and done here later on Thursday evening, we could see up to a half an inch of rain in some of the inland locations, and then next round of rain may not occur until next Sunday night. Now looking farther ahead, this is getting toward the Thanksgiving week, not quite yet, but November 20th through 26th. You notice that big area of warmer than average chances are starting to lift to the north and east. We still have a higher chance it will be warmer than 43 to 45, so even upper 40s would be warmer than average, and we still have a higher chance of seeing more precipitation during that 7-day period. And we usually get about 2/3 of an inch of rain and about 2.3 inches worth of snow. Yep, that's toward the end of November. Usually happens every year. Tonight, look for increasing clouds late tonight. We'll be down around or a little bit below freezing in some spots, may not quite be that way in Muskegon down towards South Haven. Northern areas below freezing, upper 20s to around 30 with a east wind holding up all night. And here in the greater Grand Rapids area, look for increasing clouds late tonight. Overnight lows a little bit below freezing. 13 on your side forecast. So another dry day. It was dry Monday, also today and Wednesday, before that rain moves in Wednesday night through much of the day on Thursday. Everyone will see rain. So that's why it's 100%, not raining 100% of the time. But notice temperatures in the 50s, average high is 49, so the warm air continues. Right now I'm keeping it dry all the way through the weekend until another chance of some rain Sunday night and again next Monday night and Tuesday as the pattern begins to change a little bit later on next week. So bye-bye sun.
Yeah, but still well above freezing with those temperatures.
It certainly is.
We'll take some, lose some. I guess we'll deal with it.
Thank you, George. One of the colder days I can remember recently, George.
Yeah, since the first of the month, Juliet, has it been below average?
Wow.
It's been that kind of fall, and we'll show you
Yeah.
that where we stand in terms of our fall weather with temperatures. But we do have some rain on the way, Juliet, and you'll need your umbrella here, but not during the day tomorrow. 13 weather ball is red. We have milder weather ahead, back above average once again on Wednesday. Highs today, yes, only in the 40s, made 50 in Kalamazoo and Battle Creek, but our average high remains the same at 49, but we did not make 49 today, only 47 here in Grand Rapids, but that's what we forecast, 47. So that's a bullseye on your Tuesday. We've been within our target range now 19 days in a row. Folks, it's not easy to get within that target range. And as far as our temperatures, back on the first of the month, we were below average. And we were below average today, but it's only been 6 out of the past 31 where we've seen cooler than average days. And we are back to 5th place for the warmest autumn on record through today. We slipped from 2nd yesterday to 5th because of the cooler than average day today. Well, as far as cloud cover, it didn't see much, if any of that, but we'll start to see some high clouds streaming up from the south later on tonight. Look at how fast they're racing to the north and east. So it's only going to be about 6 or 7 hours before they reach southwest lower Michigan. In the meantime, all of those clouds out over Lake Michigan lining up very well with our model. And watch the clouds come in after about 2 a.m. And by daybreak, we'll see mostly cloudy skies, but no rain during the day tomorrow. All of the rain coming up, just arriving in Chicago around 7 o'clock our time, but on and off showers overnight tomorrow night, and then during the day on Thursday they become fewer and farther between. By the end of the day, it will have stopped raining. We're going to hang on to the cloud cover on Friday, just a cloudy day with a light wind out of the north, and we thought we might get a little bit of clearing on Saturday, but it will stay mostly cloudy now on Saturday, so not a lot of sunshine here for the next several days. As far as rainfall after that, we got a very weak disturbance coming through on Sunday, but I think we will stay dry here in West Michigan. Now, between now and tomorrow night until after the sun goes down, no rain here in West Michigan. We'll end up with about 1/4 to 1/3 of an inch during the night tomorrow night, and we'll add about another 1/4 of an inch into the afternoon and evening hours before it all comes to an end. And then after that, we're holding off any rain until Sunday night and maybe later on next week. Forecast then for tomorrow, look for mostly cloudy skies, but despite the filtered sunshine, we'll get up into the low and maybe even mid-50s down toward South Haven. Remember, average high is 49. Upper 40s along US 10, 50 Fremont, 52 at Greenville. And here in the greater Grand Rapids area, looking at mostly cloudy skies with highs tomorrow in the low 50s. 13 on your side forecast. And the rain will hold off until around 9, 10 o'clock tomorrow night, and then throughout the morning on Thursday before it becomes less widespread in the afternoon. 100% of the area will see rain tomorrow night and on Thursday. We'll end Thursday night. Cloudy skies Friday, as we showed you, 53, 55 on Saturday with mostly cloudy conditions. I'm calling for at least a dry day here on Sunday, with most of the rain coming overnight Sunday night, and then another dry day Monday with a chance of some rain rolling in Monday night into next Tuesday. It may continue to rain on and off depending on where the models settle in later on next week.